So guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of our sneaker talk, our shoe talk. We're just freestyling, doing our thing, talking about things we love, putting you guys onto game on things we love and just keeping it real. Today's episode we'll be talking about lows, highs and mids, because these are like the most important measurements when you are talking about sneakers. Either it's a low, it's a high, or it's a mid. It must be one of these three: low, highs and mids. And everybody has what they prefer. For example, I love lows. I love lows a whole lot. What do you prefer?
I prefer lows and I prefer high when I have my reason because I want my ankle protected at any time. So I think.
But why do you want your ankle protected? It's not like you play basketball or something.
I know I don't play basketball. I don't like seeing my ankle outside too much. So I prefer. Although if you're wearing low, you can actually put on a socks or invisible socks.
Yeah.
That also protects your ankle.
Yeah.
But still, I feel putting on high give you that extra bounce.
Yeah. Okay.
Confident. Depend on if you're putting on a, I don't know. There are some high that are very, very heavy when you're wearing it.
Yeah.
For example, Timberland is also high.
High, yeah,
It's heavy
yeah.
on feet. So you can't compare Timberland weights and
So an Air Jordan 1 high.
Yeah,
True.
definitely. So that is right. But for me, it also depends on style.
Yeah.
Depends on how you style yourself. Some people prefer wearing lows on.
Yeah, I love lows, man.
You can wear lows on your baggy jeans, your trousers,
Skinny jeans, shorts.
Yes.
Girls wear lows, they look perfect
Yes,
with it. Yeah.
girls wear lows a lot. So I prefer lows and I also prefer high.
Yeah.
But I don't think mid does it for me, and I know some people don't like it. But I have mid.
But then I don't know why people don't like mid. For example, now this is Jordan 1 mid.
Yep.
Very, very beautiful shoe.
And it's clean.
Very, very clean. But as long as it's a mid,
some people will go for it.
and the material is also really, really amazing. But the fact that it's a mid makes some people feel some type of way.
I don't
know why. I don't know why.
Because we have a lot of mid. This is also a mid. But
This is a mid.
This is a mid.
I think this is a high.
No, this is. Oh, sorry. This
yeah.
is dunk high.
High,
So
yeah.
A lot of people don't even like. What they say is this. This is the reason why they don't like it.
Because
when you see a high, this is high.
Yeah, it's higher.
This is high. So when you check both of them, you see one is more higher than the other.
Yeah.
So they prefer, okay, I have to go big high, I can't go big low.
Okay.
So that is one thing for me.
Okay.
So, but I do have mid.
Yeah.
I do wear my mids because I do wear my shoes. But some people still don't like it. And I don't see the reason why. So I wouldn't listen to what people are saying about, oh, don't get mid. Mids are not good, but I will always get something that I want and I'll rock them.
Regardless.
Let me say it for myself.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear from you. So I respect people's opinion, but sometimes it's not just yours. I read something in the comment sections of complex sneakers when someone said the reason why they don't wear mids is because it does not protect their
ankle. Okay.
So I think
then that's a fair point.
So that's
then if it's like that, don't wear lows.
Yeah.
If that's what you're saying, don't wear lows.
Don't wear lows. That's why most times I don't wear lows because it doesn't
protect your ankle.
But if I'm going out and I have my pants
the other day you had a pair of sambas on.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That is another conversation. Now, what I'm saying is, when you wear lows, lows go below your ankle. They don't go middle or they go high.
Above,
they go below your ankle. So a lot of people don't want their ankle.
I think that's like the best way to explain what lows, mids, and high are. So, lows below your ankle. High, mids just by your ankle, and then high above your ankle. Yeah.
So that is the reason why. So a lot of people use all these shoes to play, and that is what most people understand.
Yeah.
These shoes were originally
made for playing, for hooping, basketball.
So some people still hoops in that shoe, which is understandable. I think you did that a few weeks ago.
But now you have to understand that the world is changing, and most basketball shoes now are lows.
Yes.
AE1s lows, Kobe's low, Jamorant shoes lows, Sabrina's lows.
But you also understand that we have AE1
high, yeah, true.
Which is also, I love that innovative.
Yeah, I like it too. The fact that I brought the high and the low, was impressive.
So they give people more options. Oh, you don't like lows. Okay,
go for highs. Yeah.
So
all right. Now moving on to second conversation under this topic, we have the Nike Mac Attack. This is the regular Nike Mac Attack, not that nonsense. And people argue if it's a low or a mid.
Okay, so
what do you think?
First of all, I think they have these options of saying what qualifies a shoe as mid,
Mid.
is you check the O's count. That is the first thing.
Yeah.
The second is if it covers your
Ankle.
or it goes mid of your ankle.
It's a mid.
That is one thing you don't check. So if these, I've never rocked this shoe. I've seen it many times, but it's not just my thing. But if this goes middle of your ankle,
It's a mid.
it's a mid.
And if it goes below your ankle, it's a low. Another one is the Air Jordan 4, the infamous Air Jordan 4. This is a pair of Air Jordan 4. I'm telling you, this is the wet cement. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, the wet cement. I'm not sure, but yeah, the wet cement. And Air Jordan 4s generally, people don't know if it's a mid, or it's a high, or it's even a low.
Personally, Air Jordan has different cushion inside.
Yeah.
So this cushion inside protects your
Ankle.
So I feel, for me personally, it's a high.
For you, I think it's a mid.
Okay, so for me, when I put my Air Jordans for one,
it goes above your ankle.
Yes.
Okay.
And then this cushion definitely just helps everything, including my upper leg.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the beauty about Air Jordan 4. And most people need to know there are some Air Jordan 4 that are specifically made for your leg, just to protect your leg and everything.
Yeah.
So for me, it's high.
You think it's a high?
It's not low.
Crazy,
That
man.
is for me.
I could have sworn, I could have bet my money that
it's a mid.
it's a mid.
But it's not. When you check it, because for me, when I wear it just goes right
Above your ankle.
and then it covers the ankle and do the work that I want. So that's one thing.
I think that's crazy, man. That's crazy. So
what do you think about it?
I think it's a mid.
Okay, and why do you think it's a mid?
Sometimes it covers my ankle because you know the build and the cushioning matters a lot. So sometimes it covers my ankle, sometimes it's just around my ankle. But I think it's because of the build. So for example, now we have the Air Jordan 1 high. This is a high. And the distance from the toe box to the collar is long. So it's like this, then it went up.
Yes.
But then this is just like this. Yes.
They put
yeah, so this tongue area is padded.
It's really
so
padded.
It makes the transition from the toe box to the collar area
not too much.
Yes.
Because of the cushion
Exactly.
That was inside.
So I think that is why.
Also, a lot of people need to know that when you put on different socks, some socks are very, very thick.
Yes.
And some are very, very
light.
So when you put on socks,
it also matters.
These Air Jordan 4 wet cement, it's more of, I don't know. So this is Air Jordan 4 Paris. I think they're also called
Paris. Okay.
So when you put on the socks, your thick socks with this, which I don't advise because there's an extra cushion.
Yeah, you don't need to put on thick socks.
You just need the invisible socks or a very thin socks.
Mm-hmm.
That was going to help you. So with that, it just push your leg more up high and then covers your ankle.
Right. So to you, this
Air Jordan 4
high.
Paris is high.
To me, it's a mid, man. I'm sticking with it. But yeah, before we finish with this high, low, and mid conversation, I just want us to go through some silhouettes and you tell me which one you prefer.
Okay.
For example, now we have a pair of New Balance 550s and 650s. 550s being the low and 650s being the high. So which do you prefer in this category?
First of all, people need to know if you're getting New Balance 550 or 650, you need to know something. They are classic from New Balance. They have been since the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
I think 70s or 80s. And originally they are basketball shoes.
Yeah.
But they are not comfortable.
No, if you are thinking comfortability, don't think 550s.
Don't think 550s.
So few people tell me they are comfortable and I'm like, I've never worn them before. If you've
them.
actually worn them, you would know that they are not comfortable. Yeah.
I've had a lot of people tell me that New Balance 980 is one of the most comfortable New Balance that they ever. But this 550
uncomfortable as fuck.
They are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I personally have this 550.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers pack, and I wore them twice, and it's so uncomfortable that I still have them in my collection.
You're scared to wear them. Yeah. Even my 550s.
But you're supposed to wear them. So for me, I wouldn't. It's no for me.
Both of them.
You have to know. The reason why I'm saying no is because I prefer comfort.
Yeah. To anything else. Okay. I think I'm more of a design guy.
So the first thing is for me is comfort.
Yeah.
Then I'll pick the financial aspect. Then I'll look through the design. So if the comfort pass, then the financial aspect pass, then you have to give me something that makes me say, oh, okay, I think I can dig in my pocket and pay. So it's a classic one. I love classic shoes, but comfort is a no. And when the top is no, I don't need to check the second or top. So it's a no for me.
All right.
Both,
Okay.
No.
But for me, I'd always go for the lows. I mean, it's uncomfortable, but it's a really, really beautiful shoe. And once the shoe is beautiful, even if I'm dying in them,
and you put it on,
I'll be smiling.
I'll
be smiling. But yeah, I'd go for the 550s because it's a low. Then moving on to the next one, the Nike Dunks.
Okay.
This is a high.
This is a low.
This is a low. Okay. Infamous Pandas. I'm sure you guys know this one. So high, lows. Which one? Which would you go for?
I love Pandas, and I feel.
I mean,
people are eating on these shoes.
Forget the fact that it's a panda.
Okay.
A low. A dunk low, a dunk high.
It's going to be a low for me. When it comes to a dunk low or a dunk high, the dunks I'll definitely pick the lows because they are easy to style. Now, if I want to pick high, I would rather go for a Jordan 1 high. I would even rather go for a Jordan 1 mid, not dunk high. For me, it's going to be low.
I think I used to be like this until a couple months back when I started getting a lot of dunk highs. So I have a couple dunk highs and I love it.
I have one dunk high and I enjoy that shoe.
It fits on almost everything. I wear shorts, bangs. I wear baggy pants, slabs. I wear skinny jeans. It's lovely. Even with track pants and shit. So you guys know I'm more of a low guy, but when it comes to dunks, I'm really feeling the highs at the moment.
Okay, let's see. Do you have dunk lows?
Yeah, I do now.
But you wear them?
Yes,
as much as you wear the dunk.
I started with dunk lows. Like I rocked dunk lows for a long time before I even ever got a high. And I got highs and I was like, I've seen the lights. I've seen the lights.
It's always like that sometimes. But for me, it's going to be
dunk lows.
Yes.
All right. Moving on. Here we have the Jordan 1s, probably the most popular Jordan silhouette ever. We have mid, we have low, and then we have a high. I'm guessing from what you said from beginning, you're the high guy. All right.
So it's high for me, 1, 2,
then 3.
Now, the first thing is you have to know, as Secretary Titan said, there are some shoes you need to have in your collection.
Yeah, and the Jordan 1 high is one of it. Yeah, it must not be this colorway, but Jordan 1 high.
Jordan 1 is just part of it.
Yeah, Jordan 1 is part of it.
The lows are part of it.
Yeah.
Now, the mids, a lot of people don't even like mids. They don't even like listening
to any mid conversation.
So, this is the first one, and this is the second one for me. This one is that one shoe that makes you fall in love.
Okay.
Although the shoes that make me fall in love are Converse and Vans.
Okay.
But then when I fall in love with Jordan 1 high, it just went crazy from there.
All right.
I'm just getting different colors.
All right.
Different creativity.
All right.
Different so for me, it's going to
be
one.
Yeah.
And this is the second one.
Yeah. And then finally, the final thing I want to talk about is many people complain about the prices of shoes in Nigeria. No. Many people think sneaker stores are just here to just rip them and collect all their hard-earned money for a pair of
shoes. Okay.
So
let's do a small math test here.
Yeah.
So these shoes originally were released for like $100, $150,
yeah,
$120, or
$120 to $150.
So for example, this Jordan 4 Wetments or 4 Paris were released for I think $250
or $210. I'm not sure.
Yes,
slightly above $200. Yeah.
So let's say for example these are released for $100.
Convert it to
Naira, that's
1,700 times this. That's 170K.
So that means
just
you're paying 170,000 naira for this. That is the original price, and that is without tax and shipping. Now, if you're shipping to Nigeria direct, you have to use a courier company. That is expensive, and that can protect your shoe. Yeah, because the safety is important. So you have to use a company that are going to guarantee that shoe box safety. Your shoes getting to you the way they are supposed to. Because you're not going to sell a shoe just without the box. Or with a shitty box. Yeah. I don't even advise that. So don't buy a shoe without a box. Now, they are going to ship and they are going to be a courier company that's going to give you that authenticity, that guarantee, and say your box are going to be safe. Yeah, your thing is safe with us. If anything happens, hold us responsible.
Yeah.
So let's just say with everything it comes down to, let's say, 250 per shoe.
Yeah.
And then you do the math.
Then they need to make profits.
They also need to make profit.
Yeah.
So these guys are not determining the price of shoes. It's the economic that is forcing them to put their price out.
But regardless, I'm not trying to go against resellers, but some resellers are really taking a piece.
I understand.
They are trying to make, I mean, I understand it's a business, you make money, but some of them really overstretch it.
Yeah, so I understand when someone told me Louis Vuitton shoe is costing 2 million.
Yeah.
And someone was telling me, hey, the cheapest Air Jordan is 700k.
Yeah.
And I said, no, it's not.
It's not saying no.
That is crazy because you can't tell me you're going to get one Air Jordan 1 for around 700k. No, it should not. These shoes are released for 150. And then with the conversion rate, right now, dollar is at 110.
Yeah.
We don't know how much it's going to be tomorrow. We're all living in Nigeria and we know how things are going. So these guys are going to go through hell getting the shoes in. And also the cargo, when you're importing all these shoes, you need to make sure your cargoes are protected. Yeah. Because they might steal them, and that is another loss. So don't blame them for putting these shoes at a very high value.
All right.
If you really want to get a shoe, let someone get it from you there. And then
you handle the shipping and taxes and then see how it is for yourself. Yeah.
And right now the government is really hammering a lot of extra fees on import tax. Yeah. So it's crazy. And these guys are not shipping one shoe. Definitely they'll ship in bulk. And bulk is really more expensive because now you got a lot of shoe box to protect. Yeah. So I'm not going to use any cargo. And if you're going to use DHL or FedEx, expensive.
Or UPS, yeah. True.
It's expensive.
True. This is what I'm going to say about this. I think everybody should just be reasonable.
Yes.
Customers reason with sellers. Sellers reason with customers.
Yes.
Meet yourself at the common ground, and then everybody will be happy. Exactly. Customers have to understand that getting authentic pairs of shoes down to Nigeria is not cheap. It's expensive. And then resellers have to also understand that Nigeria is hard. So in as much as you want to make profits, try to be reasonable with it because everybody is suffering. So everybody should just reason with everybody and would smile a little bit at the end of the day.
Exactly. So please wear authentic sneakers.
Yeah.
It's also important.
Even if it's one you can buy. I'm not saying if you cannot afford it, go and steal or go and kill yourself to get it. Nah. But if you can afford it, even if it's one, try because trust me, it's an investment and you enjoy it.
So
and then
it's been a great episode.
I loved it. Let us know what you guys think
in the comment section.
Let us know what you want to talk about in the next video. We love you guys. We appreciate the support. We see what you guys do for us. Thank you guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go.